Sorry we started without.
Hey.
Pythagorean Theorem and mostly, I think it's what they call it. Put your little fingers up in the air. Real world examples of Pythagorean Theorem. Okay. Has anybody, someone else, parasailing before?
I like it.
I want to.
They drag you with a big fast boat, and you get a parachute, and you kind of fun. All right, what type of triangle, guys, is formed by the horizontal distance? Everybody move your arms horizontal. Whenever you word horizontal distance, do something like this. What formed by the horizontal distance, the vertical height? Everybody go vertical. Okay, horizontal distance, vertical, and the length of the tow rope. So when the thing's pulling, you got an angle on it. What kind of triangle is formed there? Right triangle. Okay? You got yourselves a right triangle. And can anybody explain why triangle? Yeah, it's got a right angle. Okay? You got a right angle where the horizontal and the vertical height meet. Okay? Suppose the wind picks up and the parasailer, I guess that's what you're called, the parasailer rises to 50 feet and remains at 72 feet below, behind the. Write the equation that will help you find how much tow rope, C, there's the hypotenuse, the parasailer will need. So what they're saying, everybody make their vertical distance and make it 50. Everybody make their vertical distance 50. Draw your hypotenuse. They're telling you that the tow rope, or that you remain 72 feet behind it. So that number's not going to change. And they call that C. Use the Pythagorean Theorem, guys, to figure out the C now. If you're confused about the extra numbers, cross off your 75 and your 21. You don't need those anymore. Miss Nika, what would the equation be?
What? Oh.
What would
72 squared plus 50 squared equals C squared.
Awesome. Those are the legs, and equals C squared. Square those numbers, guys. Practice it.
Got it.
Where's your calculator?
Well, I can just do 72 times 72, right? Why not take off your shoes?
Seriously, how can you not have your calculator on day 100?
How many times you beat your head up against the wall before you realize it hurts?
You have to take off your shoes.
All right. Big Will, what was 72 squared?
5,180.
Did somebody verify that? Hey, everybody try to, if you've already done it, I get it. You should, 50 squared, do it in your head.
Oh my God.
25 hundo. Because it's 5 times 5 with 2 zeros. That'll equal C squared. Add those together. 4, 8, 6, 7. I did it backwards, sorry about that. Equals C squared. Please continue to show taking the square root of both sides. Okay? You guys been really good about showing your work. And around it, everybody take the square root of 7684.
87.7.
What is it?
87.7.
One decimal spot, 87.7.
It says round to the nearest
Oh,
foot.
to the nearest foot. So that means round it to the nearest whole number. Is that 88?
Yeah.
88 feet. That goes in there. So basically, they call it a tow rope, would have to be 88 feet long now. Okay, got a little bit longer. Okay, so I think what you guys are gonna be doing today is a lot of. Everybody put your little fingers up there. Real world examples.
Math is all around us. You don't need to make it special.
I think you mentioned yesterday that who does
Oh,
Carpenters.
carpenters and architects.
architects, engineers. Guys, you want to be an engineer when you get older? Some of you guys will be engineers.
No.
Yes. You want to make a lot of money?
Yes.
Be an engineer. They might use the Pythagorean Theorem. All right, write an equation. Find the length of the ladder. Round to the nearest tenth. Hey guys, circle or underline where you want to round it to so that you know what your answer should look like. Okay? They put a ladder up against the building. It makes a right triangle. The base is 5. The height of the building where the ladder touches is 18 feet. You do not know x. Okay? They made you do it in a different variable. Which variable right triangle do we not know?
C.
The hypotenuse. It's got to give me the equation. Use your paper.
0.75 squared plus 18 squared
Equals x squared. If you change it to a c, that's fine. Excellent job, Scotty. Practice typing it in. Let's go. Ooh, what do we know about the value of x before we actually do it? What do we know about the value of x? What's it going to be? Bigger or smaller than what number? Bigger than 18. Okay? Remember, in a right triangle, the hypotenuse is going to be the longest side, so it's going to be bigger than 18. Okay? Here. Make sure I'm doing this right, people. 76.5625. If you wrote just 76.6, that's fine as well. Plus 324 equals x squared. Okay. I like to rewrite it with the variable on the left side equals about 400.6. Did you guys get that?
Yeah.
Okay. Square root both sides. X is about, since we're estimating, guys, you can use the about symbol. About 20 feet. They said round to the nearest tenth. I don't know why we didn't round to the nearest tenth on that. We rounded to the nearest whole number. Okay, and there's an about symbol, guys. If you put a squiggly, as long as you're close, we're happy. You show your work, you're good to go. All right. Seems like there's always a skateboard ramp in these real world problems.
That's the best skateboard ramp ever.
They're the best. Ooh, but there are different units. I looked at it first. I'm like, how could that one be 6? The other one be 2? It's a heck of a lot longer. But they're 2 feet and 6 inches. So, how long should the board be? You guys want to change them all to inches or all to feet?
Inches.
Inches? Okay. Not a bad idea. Changing them to the smaller unit is smart. So 2 feet is
24 inches.
24 inches.
How'd you know that?
Because 1 foot is 12 inches.
Yeah, there's 12 inches in 1 foot. So 2 foot is 24 inches. Or you could have changed this to 6 inches is how many feet? Half. You could have changed this to a half foot and left the feet there. Keep getting blocked by that thing. Did you not have a pencil either? The one I gave you yesterday?
No, I haven't, but I like pens.
All right. You like doing your notes in pen? Bless you. All right, Dolson, write us our equation.
6. Wait. 24. No. 6 squared plus b squared equals 24 squared.
She was smart. She put that as b. Do you have to use the variable b there?
No.
No. You can use any variable you want. She chose b just because that's kind of what we've been calling it. Equals 24 squared. She was smart and realized that the hypotenuse is 24. Okay? 36 plus b squared. There's that 24 squared again. If I got that memorized. Is it 576?
Yes.
Subtract 36 from both sides. B squared will equal 540-ish. I think I did that right. Take the square root of both sides. Round it to the nearest tenth. Jen, what'd you get for the length of B to round it to the nearest tenth?
2.
23.2. Type it in again. 23.2 inches. Is that right?
Yeah.
Square root of 540? Okay. This one you got to really look at it carefully. What kind of shape do you see there?
Here, look, catch.
It's supposed to be three-dimensional. Okay? I think it's this thing. Okay? It's supposed to be this thing. And what we're doing is we're going from the vertex. Does everybody agree it's a pyramid? Okay? It looks like it's a square pyramid. We're going from the vertex straight down the middle to the base, and then we're going directly to a corner, and then the side or the edge should be this part. Okay? Is that last side that I just drew there? What kind of shape is formed if you make that kind of triangle? Okay.
Right triangle.
Guys, we got a right triangle here. Okay. Let's see what's the height of it? How tall is this thing? Okay. Oh, I want to put an X there. That's good. $10,000 question of the day is it a leg or is it the hypotenuse? Where's the hypotenuse? What's the length of the hypotenuse? 15. Okay. So the leg is what we're trying to figure out. We know one of the legs is 19, and then there's the hypotenuse.
Oh! Yes.
Yeah, she already complained about it. She already complained about it.
What?
Brutal. Yes.
What? You must explain.
Teacher talk. All right.
Yeah.
So everybody write the equation. Go.
I got it.
Zuli, what's the equation? I know you weren't here yesterday, but you catch out of things quickly.
15 squared plus 9 squared.
15 is the hypotenuse, dude.
Oh wait, no. It's 9 squared plus b squared equals 15.
Right. Can I use x since I have that up there?
Yeah.
Okay. 9 squared or x squared plus x squared or 9 squared equals 15 squared. Okay. Somebody tell me before we do it. What's the value of x? Going to be less than or more than? Less than what?
More than 15.
Less than 15. Okay?
Yeah.
81 plus x squared equals 225. I got 15 squared memorized, guys. I'm going to start doing that. You're going to see 15 squared a lot. Okay? Not use your calculators. Subtract 81. Subtract 81. What's 225 minus 81? 144. Sweet. I don't even need my calculator to do this. Square root both sides. What's the square root of 144, guys? 12. Guys, that pyramid is 12 inches tall.
12 inches.
Okay?
Yeah.
12, 9, 15. That's one of the Pythagorean triplets as well. All right, last page. You guys are doing. Oh, we got 2 more pages. Never mind.
No, one more.
Oh, we only got one more. They've been putting the pages in there like they've been double lately. I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
It's the same one we just did. All right. What kind of shape is that?
Ice cream.
It's a waffle cone.
Yum.
Read.
But
Okay. He wants the radius of the cones to be 1 inch and the height of the cone to be 4. What is the slant height of the cone? Oh, geez. They didn't give you any numbers. They just told you everything in words. He wants the radius to be 1. Okay. Everybody try to draw a radius of 1 on your cone. Where is the radius of the cone? Okay. Is it all the way across or just halfway? Okay. Everybody try to draw a dot in the middle and do a radius, not a. If it went all the way across, what's it called? Diameter. We don't want it. We want a radius of 1. And then we want the height of the cone to be 4 inches. Where would the height of the cone be? Right in the middle. Okay? So we're going to go from the center of the circle that you guys already drew straight down to the tip of the cone. And that's going to be, we want that to be 4 inches. And then what is the slant height of the cone? Do you guys understand what a slant height is?
Yeah.
What is a slant height? It is slanted. That's why they call it a slant height. Okay? So that's this part right here. Jackson, what variable you want to call the slant height?
C.
C. Pretty smart because it is the hypotenuse. Okay, you can call it anything you want. We're going to call it C. Jackson, write the equation to figure out C.
1 squared plus 4 squared equals C squared.
Nice. Hopefully you do not need your calculator on this problem. 1 plus 16 equals C squared. All you people that put 1 squared equals 2, erase it and put 1. 17 equals C squared. Now you can use your calculator. Jackson, what's the square root of 17? Rounded to about 1 decimal spot.
4.1.
4.1. Not that much different than the height. So our slant height will be 4.1. All right. Last problem. Guess what they don't give you?
What?
A picture. Guess what you have to draw?
Picture.
Now, your picture does not have to be perfect. And I know with the Pythagorean Theorem, they always go into these directional problems or distance problems. Do you guys know your directions?
No. Never
North, right, north, left, south.
I said north,
I
south,
mean,
east, west.
never east. Okay, so east,
Okay.
South, east.
And you don't have, hey, you just have to do your directions on your paper right. You don't have to do them like in real. Like, where's north right now?
Same.
That way. Everybody point towards Sitchy's room. That's north. Okay. What's opposite of north?
South.
South. Lawson's room. I don't think so. Okay. East, I always thought living around here, guys, is towards the lake. Okay. Where's Lake Michigan? Oh, I guess people don't know where the lake is. There are people that don't really know.
That way.
Yeah, that way is east. And then I always think of the west coast. West is that way.
My aunt could be
All right.
like blindfolded.
All right.
Like, where's the lake? And she'll
Doesn't
go
matter.
that way.
Hey, maybe jot this down. North, never eat soggy waffles or whatever you. But on a piece of paper, the way we would define our directions is north is to the top of the paper, and then east would be to the right, south would be down, west would be left. So, north, east, south, west. Okay, Tammy walked 0.5 miles north and then 1 mile east to get to the park. As the crow flies, is how far she is from her starting point. Okay? I don't think that's worded real well, but let's try and draw a picture of what Tammy did. Okay? So right in the middle, everybody put a big old dot, and that's Tammy's starting point. Okay? If she walked 0.5 miles north, which way from her starting point did she go? Up, right, down, or left? Why? Because that's north. So, put that as 0.5. Now, then she went 1 mile east to get to the park. From the end of that line, where's 1 mile east? Which way? Not to the right. Which way's east, guys? To the right. And I would make it, since it's 1 mile, about twice as long. Because 1 is twice as much as a half, 0.5. So I'll make that one 1. And now she's here. She walked 0.5 north and then 1 mile east. Okay? Now, there's a saying called "as a crow flies." You ever heard that saying before?
Yeah.
That means in a straight line. Okay? It's like if you wanted to go from here to the Pickwick, you guys would have to like take sidewalks, and you could not go directly to the Pickwick as a crow flies because there's houses and stuff in your way. Okay? If you could fly and get right to the Pickwick, that would be a straight line. They're asking you, how far is she from her starting point in a straight line? Okay? What kind of triangle was formed if you go north and then east? Yeah, put a right angle in there. Label your unknown as a variable. You use X or you can use a different variable if you want. Okay? And then Val, write me an equation to solve for X.
0.52 plus 1, 2 equals.
Are you saying cubed?
You're saying 2.
Oh, 2. Squared. Equals X squared. Okay, practice typing in.
Oh, it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. All right. Guys, basically your homework is just stuff like that. Your homework's posted on the website. Anybody from my homeroom not fill out the what size shirt you want, Gator? Medium?
Stop the recording. I'm gonna stop the recording.
I did not.